Hello, everyone. I just wanted to come on here for a minute. How's everyone doing on YouTube? I wanted to come on right quick and talk about this the one of the accusers against Michael Jackson in that bogus film Leaving Neverland. One of the accusers, Wade Robson's case had just been dismissed by a judge for like the third time. His buddy James Safechuck, his case was dismissed for the umpteenth or third time as well, I believe, last fall, October of last year. But there's a lot of people that's, I guess they're anti-Michael Jackson, that is saying that Michael Jackson wasn't absolved of the accused crimes. His companies just can't be held liable for his accused crimes, which is asinine. That is asinine. That is so asinine and absolutely ridiculous, because the judge himself in both of their rulings said that, and the judge determined in both of their rulings that Michael Jackson was the sole proprietor of both of the companies, MJJ Ventures and MJJ Productions. That means that he's the head honcho. So, in essence, if he's saying, which the judge did rule, that the companies cannot be held responsible for an alleged crime, but the judge also mentioned that there was no proof that there was anything the company could protect them from. So, that's the evidence right there. That's the lack of evidence, I mean. If he's ruling that there hasn't been proven that there was anything to protect them from. Let me just go back a little. Their claims from their lawyers was that they were employees of these companies, MJJ Ventures and MJJ Productions, which were Michael Jackson's companies, so they're extension of Michael Jackson. They claimed they was employees of these companies. Wade Robson and James Safechuck, in essence, are saying that they were employees. And they're saying that the companies themselves didn't protect them from these crimes that they allege happened to them. So that's why they were trying to hold the companies, i.e., responsible for the crimes they say happened to them as children. But the judge's ruling, firstly, he's saying there's no proof of the crimes that they allege. First and foremost, there is no proof that that there was anything that the company had to protect them from. That's what he said that in his ruling, both rulings. There was no proof that anything that had to protect them from. Anything to protect them from. And then secondly, he said that Michael Joseph Jackson was the sole proprietor of both companies. Michael Joseph Jackson. So there was no one outside of, he ruled, and there was no one outside of Michael Jackson that could tell Michael Jackson or hold Michael Jackson accountable. So if Michael Jackson is the sole proprietor of both companies, that means that Michael Jackson is responsible for his own actions, him and him alone. No one could be responsible for his actions or lack thereof but him or him alone. So, if you're telling me, actually the judge made their case a little bit less ridiculous, if that makes sense. Because if you're telling me that no one outside of Michael Jackson is responsible for his actions, which the judge did say, or lack thereof, or his actions if he did this, which I definitely don't believe that he did them, these crimes. But if he did, the judge basically gave them a rope, basically. If they had any proof, he gave them a rope. He's telling you that the guy that y'all allege did these crimes is the head of both of these companies y'all suing. So in essence, if y'all can prove that he did this, that right there is y'all verdict right there. But then again, y'all come up with lack of proof. Lack of proof. Michael Jackson is the person y'all claim did this, but y'all had no proof. And he is proven to have been the sole proprietor, the sole entity of both of these businesses or companies of his that y'all suing. So in essence, both of these companies that y'all suing are extensions of the man y'all claim to have committed these crimes against y'all. But both of y'all cases still was dismissed. That speaks millennium volumes. That speaks craniums of volume of, oh my God. So for people that say that doesn't absolve Michael Jackson, what the heck do y'all mean? That absolves him in a big way. This is huge. Huge. The judge is saying, this is the man right here. Y'all let's did the crime. These companies are nothing but an extension of him. And y'all can't prove that him, no one outside of him, no one outside of Michael Joseph Jackson owns these companies. And y'all can't prove that him, the man, he is, in essence, the company that y'all suing. Y'all are suing him because he is the companies. And let me furthermore say something. By the way, people seem to forget this, but it's always been Wade Robinson, Safe Chuck, and their lawyers' assertion that MJJ Ventures and MJJ Productions, Michael Jackson's company, their main purpose, it was just a cover for a highly sophisticated pedophilia ring. Basically, that was their assertion. That was their assertion. They asserted this. So, if this is not, just don't buy into the junk that's being out there. This is a total absolvement of Michael Joseph Jackson. Don't be distrayed by the BS out here. I mean, this is a huge win for Michael Jackson, his legacy and everything. So don't let the detractors and the haters of MJ sidetrack you into something else or believing, oh, only his companies were found innocent or found not guilty. That's BS. Michael Jackson was, in essence, his companies. Proven in court time and time again. He was the sole proprietor of these companies. They were just like an extension of him. Huge win for Michael Jackson legacy. Don't let anyone tell you differently. Don't let anyone tell you differently. So, that's all I wanted to say right now. To everybody that was supporting Michael Jackson's innocence, may you stay with his innocence and know that he was innocent of these crimes alleged. And long live the legacy of the man. Michael Jackson was great. He was a great person, great artist, one of the greatest of all time. And let's just always protect his legacy. And if you have anything to add to it or make any comments about this video, comment below. But until then, may MJ continue, may his legacy continue to rise, and may he be seen as the great artist that he was, and continue to be seen as the great artist that he was. And hey, have a great day, and make it count, and peace. I'm out.